All right, ladies and gentlemen, is that thing on? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm getting ready to print a life-size cutout for someone, and I need to change the medias out. Right now, I have banner material inside the printer, but I need to put some of this uh, adhesive vinyl that's up in there, the printable adhesive vinyl. I'm grabbing it right here because this is my banner, which is turned inside out. Everything else is fingerprint sensitive. All right, so we're gonna just move this up a little bit, and I'm about to take this banner up out of there. So I have another banner material that was down like low to end, so I just left it up in there so I can move my stuff around. And y'all need one of these right here. If y'all ain't got one of these, you need one of these so you can move these vinyls around and you ain't got to be breaking your back or nothing like that trying to get it up in there, because this vinyl material is dumb heavy. I got somebody coming over today. She's a wholesale customer, and I was gonna show her because she be doing crafts and stuff at home, and I'm like, man, you need a long table, like an 8-foot table, so you can do the life-size cutouts, the poor man's. You know what? I think I did a video on this a little while ago, guys, but I did not do the actual thing. So I'm gonna show her today, and I might actually show y'all too. I'm gonna see if I can make a video of it. So, but showing her the poor man's version of actually doing. And this is another one of those things, man. Coaches bless the game with so much free information. I'm going to show her today how to actually apply the media onto a foam board using the poor man's method. I have a laminator, and if I just use my laminator, it'd be so easy, but I don't be liking to move all the medias off, and it's just a whole thing of me not wanting to do that. So I just leave it right there, ladies and gentlemen, so I won't have to move all the stuff that's on there off every time I do something. So right now we're gonna put the vinyl, the banner material right there. Make sure everything is good to go back here. Go ahead and grab this adhesive vinyl. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put some gloves on because, like I told y'all, this is fingerprint sensitive material, meaning that your fingerprints, your little oils and everything that be in your little grooves on your fingerprints will be in the finished product, and we do not want that. So put on some little disposable gloves. These don't leave any fingerprints behind, so I can handle this material. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something that I bought from China. The adhesive vinyl. I got adhesive vinyl, car wrap vinyl, window graphic, perforated window graphic. I got some laminate for the floor and regular laminate to go over my car wrap. I think it was something else that I got to. I can't never remember all of them, but I grabbed a whole bunch of stuff. It's over here in the corner. I got probably like 80 something rolls left over there. But anyway, let me go ahead and slap him up in there. You dig? Looking good. Looking good. This be one of the difficult things, getting the vinyl in, or any type of material. Don't necessarily have to be vinyl, but getting it in from the back, because you can't see what's going on in the front, and I got the rollers down and everything. So we gonna move it back. You dig? You move my cords. I think I should be gravy. I do believe I am, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna move that back here. Then I'm gonna cut this thing off to the video, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show y'all me actually printing this thing, because I need to actually set up a little bit of the artwork, put some stuff around it. But just doing the initial setup of this right here. Lock that position down. We got it good. This is adhesive vinyl, 54 inches going across. So each one of these marks is a spot that the printer needs to be at to be able to roll that media without a problem. So I'm going to set up the artwork right now. Actually, I already had somebody to do the artwork. Breanna, she's in the group. Breanna, I do believe she's from California as well, has a beautiful family. I needed somebody to do some artwork because my brother was busy. Around this time of year, prom and graduation, it's kind of hard to get him because a lot of people tapped into him. So, but I got graphic designers on reserves. I got Princess. I got Breanna. Who else I be using? Crystal Cole too. Now I ain't exactly used Crystal yet, but she is on my short list of people to go to. It's another guy that I wanted to be on, but he always be busy too. So we ain't never got an opportunity to link up and do no business. But I know that when I need somebody and I need it to look right, I got 3 feminine power options that I can tap into, and they're gonna be able to help me out to get y'all together. But anyway, Breanna did this artwork. I'm just gonna throw an outline around it to make like a cut mark, and then I'm gonna print this thing and I'm gonna show y'all exactly what we doing when we actually doing the application and land it on top of the foam board. Because this is the most important part of doing life-size cutouts. You spend a lot of money on the prints, you spend a lot of money on the foam board. You don't need but one mistake to really throw everything off, and we don't want you guys to be having no drastic mistakes. So I'm about to show y'all the secret sauce today. Y'all ready for the secret sauce? Ooh, it's gonna be oh so delicious too. So hold up for a second. All right, you did. All right, Bridgette, since you was on some monkey ball today and you didn't want to learn, hold up, where you going? Is you on? Hey, why is you not following me? Oh, I think it's locked on you. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, it's locked on you. Yeah, it's locked on your face. It's not locked on my voice. That's cool though. So yeah, Bridgette, you want some poo-poos because you didn't want to come today. So I'm gonna show somebody else how to do this right here. So I just made a cut across the top of this because I'm gonna cut off 2 feet. The foam board is 4x8. Yeah, it's locked on you. I need to come over here because it's locked on you. The foam board is 4x8 feet. I'm gonna cut off the top 2 feet so that we can have a 3x6 foam board that we can put some printable vinyl on top. So I'm just about to make a cut across this real quick. Nothing too fancy. All right, bring it up a little bit to the line right quick. Yeah, there we go. All right. Make a little cut. Oh, this knife don't seem too bad. Uh-oh. Always make a damn problem at the end. Hold on for a sec. Let me put this other knife in here. Wait, this one look a little rough around the edges too, but let's see here. Let me see where I started at. Oh, I can't even tell where I cut it. Right here. Okay. All right, we're gonna just take that little piece off the top, and that's gonna be a whole nother project. This could be a picture board. Are you looking at me? You looking at him? Because you need to be looking at me. Exactly. This could be a picture board, or it could be actually the piece that I'm gonna use to lay this down. And I'm actually gonna use the straightest piece, and this one got a nasty curve in it. Man, yeah, I can't use that piece. I'm gonna use this piece right here. Yeah, this look much better. That one got a nasty curve in it. Yeah, I'm gonna put this one over here and just let it marinate. Bridgette, you supposed to have been over here. I'm gonna push this up against the door too, because that's what I really wanted to do. Let's push this up against the door all the way to the corner over there. Yup. All the way to the corner. Yes, sir. All the way. Alrighty. Now, what I'm gonna do is I need to put the printable vinyl on the bottom. On the bottom. You see me? You following me now? Come on, follow me. Follow me over here. There you go. All right, so we got the printable vinyl. I'm just gonna put that up here. And as I told y'all earlier, we had Breanna from California to do the life-size cutout, and this was her first one. She did a fantastic job. Can y'all see that? Let me back a little bit. Breanna did a fantastic job on this. Jesus, this thing look like it's probably bigger than 6 feet. Jesus, I'm 6 feet. What the hell? You know what? Let's see right quick. Let me see how big this is on top of this thing right quick. It looked like it might be a little bit bigger. I gotta have it off the edge a little bit. Let me see. No, that's good right there. Cause actually, I'm gonna chop it down a little bit because it's gotta lean over the edge just a smidget. It'll be all right. So then you get you a little masking tape so that you can tape down the edges, ladies and gentlemen. I think I did a video or 2 or 3 on this before, but I never really showed you guys the actual process. So as I said earlier, this is another video that I just be giving up so many gems and jewels in this industry. Nobody be appreciating it. Boy, I be putting y'all on so much game. So much game. All right. We're just going to tack down the side right quick. We're going to pull it down just a smidget. We're just going to tack down like right here is fine. Just enough that when we start peeling it back, we got enough room to make a nice little cut. All right, that's leaning over a little bit. Probably bring it down like right there. Just leaning over the side. Wait a minute, let me see. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted. Okay, that look like it's leaning over way too much over here. Let me see right quick. Oh no, that's straight up here. Okay, I'm just gonna lay it down where it lay down at, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna lay it right there. It'll be all right. Alrighty. Just tack down that side, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go get a little t-shirt. You don't necessarily need this, ladies and gentlemen, but I like to make sure that the foam board has no debris on it, because when you start layering the vinyl down, any little debris is going to show up under there. All right. Even when I make a cut on the actual vinyl, some of the debris is going to be up under the bottom. But what we do is I'm going to take the little tip right here. I'm going to peel it back, ladies and gentlemen. This is always the difficult part. Lord Jesus. All right, there we go. Shit. Always give you problems when you're on film and shit. I swear to God, if I wasn't on film, it'd just be easy peasy. All right, so I'm just peeling this back like this. Try to widen the space out as much as possible. I'm peeling it all the way back, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to lay down a nice piece of this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this knife, this box cutter, and I'm going to cut off the bottom. And this is what y'all going to do when y'all doing y'all foam boards. This is the poor man's process, or the poor woman's process. You ain't got no money and no laminator to do this. This is the best way to do it. Just make a little incision. It shouldn't be much. I should have did it over there so y'all can see, but I'm quite sure y'all can hear it. I'm just making a light incision into the paper, not really cutting too much because I don't want to cut the foam board on the bottom. Alrighty, we just gonna discard that to the side. We're gonna take this piece right here, ladies and gentlemen, you see, and try to get the straightest edge as you can get. This look real good to me. Slide that up under the media and get it all the way down to the edge, right where the tape is at. Right where you place the tape at. All right, you get that up under there. Now all you're gonna do is lift it up a little bit and just work it on down. This is the poor man's process. It's gonna look good though. Just go ahead and get that down there. All right, you did your first initial lay. I like to use a t-shirt. You can use a squeegee, ladies and gentlemen, but I stopped using squeegees on this years ago. Not that I stopped using them, but I used to do the whole process doing a squeegee. Now I actually use a t-shirt because I can get the stuff to lay down a whole lot better. Just make sure your t-shirt is clean. Yep.
You angle that board down so that you put pressure on it.
I just kind of just went with the groove on it. I didn't really do anything much to make it lay down, but you know, I mean, I'm going to kind of angle the next one though. Okay. So that I can get it, because that'd be the hardest part, trying to get it to go up towards the head and all that stuff like that. So this part is the easiest part, just getting the initial lay, but that's why I go up a little bit so that it could be not as difficult when I come back over it. But guys, you want to lay down this initial part down here good as possible, get all the bubbles out. You're gonna have a little debris up under there, maybe like right there. You be having a little something. It ain't nothing that's gonna stop nobody from liking it. Like right here is a little piece of debris. You can kind of work it down, just like the vinyl that we put on car wraps. Alrighty, guys, I'm moving around too much, doing too much, but we're gonna take our blade, our little box cutter, and we're gonna come across the bottom because nobody wants all this extra stuff down at the bottom of their cutout board. So we're just gonna take the blade and rest it up against the edge of the board, and we're just gonna go down. Boom. Nice and easy peasy, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try to fight nothing. Don't try to force it. Just let the damn knife do the work. You just sit back and enjoy the damn ride. All right. So what I'm going to do from this point is I'm going to take this one up out the way. Was this the smooth? Oh, no. I think that was the good one. You know what? I'm not going to use that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to use this because it already got... Yeah. No, not the angle. It's already got some media on it. So, because this is going to come back and it's going to catch on here, then I'm going to have to come back and cut that off. So, this is the magic. This is where the magic happens. How am I going to get the rest of this stuff laid down? I already laid down the bottom. You're going to roll this piece back, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the magic starts. And this is where a lot of people get confused in how to do the poor man's process on making life-size cutout. Just roll this joker on back. Just roll it back, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is the, ma'am, take. Now you got to make sure to move your tape out the way, because if you don't move your tape out the way, you're going to have a problem in trying to get this to lay on your process. So be careful over there that it don't, yeah, that's good. But I'm actually going to cut off a lot of that stuff on the side. Just roll it on back, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'm just going to tighten up the media some so we can get a nice little roll up on it. And we can control that more. Let me see this right quick. Can you move that other board back on the wall? Yeah, like, you know what? That's good right there. All right. So we're going to put that right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I keep forgetting which one is the straight one. Huh? Okay. Let me see. Straight as possible. You want the other board to be straight as possible, because if you got bumps and grooves in it, that's going to mess with the integrity of your lay. So as you laid it back, you're going to go up under there. You're going to peel up the media from the other side. So the other side is already laid down. You got to do nothing with that. You're going to peel this up. All right, but we want to get a good peel on this because we don't want none of it getting in the way of the process. Where we at? All right, that's where it is. Now we're going to take this piece right here because it's bigger than the media, and we just going to push it. That's going to kind of just let it just kind of go on its own. I'm guiding it a little bit because I want to keep this edge over here, ladies and gentlemen, close on the edge. I don't want it to go sideways or nothing, but I'm pushing it as good as I can right in the middle, and I'm only pulling it a little bit. It's kind of like a ballet dance, pushing and pulling, but you don't want to pull too much. You want to do more pushing than you're doing pulling, because the push is what's going to get the media to lay down. A lot of people have been wanting to know, how do you sublimate on cotton? We have a 100% cotton t-shirt. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a Gildan heavy cotton. Can you see that? Can you focus in? The recipe, the heat to be 375 degrees for 60 seconds. I'm gonna call it cotton subs. It's actually a piece of material that's supposedly gonna give us the ability to print on cotton. We're gonna place the rough side down on the shirt. Let's go ahead and press it. Calls for a hot peel. I ain't saying nothing because I ain't tried it out yet, guys, but this shit dope. Look, this is the shirt. Sublimate on cotton. White looking white, black looking black, blue looking blue. This is sublimating on cotton. And look at this. Now you probably hearing something. That's the actual cotton shirt. The material is probably not making any noise whatsoever because I already showed it to you and it made absolutely no noise. But look at that, man. That's bananas. And then once you got it enough, go ahead and roll up the excess because you're going to have more control over the pull. Even though you're not pulling too much, you don't want to be pulling so far up like this, and now you're going to be messing stuff up. So go ahead and roll that up. And Bridgette, you missing this. It's easy peasy. I know you can see from over there, though, exactly what I'm doing. All right. Roll it up. Get in the middle. Good as possible. Just keep on moving. And once you do this a few times, you won't even have to come over it much because most of the work will be done for you. All you got to do is come over and just kind of smooth out the little bumps because there's going to be some bumps and a few things in it because it's vinyl. You can't do nothing to stop that. But ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the whole process. This is the meat and potatoes of what needs to be done to do a life-size cutout. So that's it. Now all you do from this point is, hey, get your ass over here. So all you got to do from this point is actually cut out the cutout, which is hence the word life-size cutout. So now that we got it on there, the bottom is trash. We can take that, throw it in the trash. I'm going to get my box cutter, chop off the top. Then I'm going to cut out everything. Let me show y'all my little utensil right quick, just so y'all don't think that I'm trying to talk fast or leave you behind. This is the utensil that I use right here. I see y'all keep getting locked on him because he's standing right there, but you need to be, hey, you need to be focusing on me. God damn it. But look, here's the little tool right here. It's called a foam work freestyle foam cutter. This is what I actually use to go up and in there and go all around and stuff. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to let y'all sit here and watch me do all that part. I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to show y'all what the finished product look like. All right. Peace. Stop following me now. Now you won't keep following me and shit. All right, so let me show y'all real quick. This is the finished product after we have cut it up and got it looking good. This is a 6 feet foam board. As you can see, I am 6'1", so we are standing about the same height. This is the lovely life-size cutout of the young gentleman. So, but this is what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen. All mine, until they go, come with a cardboard easel. You take the easel. It's already got the double-sided tape on it, you assemble it, you stick it in the back, boom, you let it stand up on its own so people can come by, they can hug up on it, they can take their pictures with it. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me bring it up there. And thank you very much, Breanna, for the artwork. You did a wonderful job. Your first time on the actual life-size cutout. You need to give yourself a round of applause, and y'all make sure y'all clap for it too. So that is it. We are out of here. Thank y'all so very much for checking in. I'm going to see you guys on the next video, all right? I'll let you later. Peace.